Our next topic is the do-while loop. It's a lot like the while loop, but there's one major difference. In Java, it's also a control flow statement that allows the program to execute a block of code repeatedly. Again, until a certain condition is met. So it's very similar to the while loop, but it guarantees that the code inside the loop's block will be executed at least once, even if the loop condition is initially false. So here's an example of the do-while loop. In this example, the do-while loop will execute the code inside this block at least once before checking the loop condition. So it's going to start with count++ and then printing the value of count. If the condition is true, which it is, the loop will continue to execute and the code inside the block will be executed again. If the condition is false, the loop will terminate and the program will continue executing the code that follows the loop. In this example, the loop will execute 10 times, with a value of 1 for count on the first iteration, a value of 2 on the second iteration, and so on, up to a value of 10 on the final iteration. At that point, 10 is not smaller than 10, and the loop will finish. So the do-while loop is very useful when the code inside the block needs to be executed at least once, regardless of the initial value of the loop condition. It's also useful when the loop condition depends on the result of the code inside the loop's block, as the condition will be checked only after the code has been executed at least once. For example, when you would like to create a connection to a database or something else. In the next video, we're going to have a look at some practical examples with the do-while loop.